Hey, what's up, guys? Peace and blessings. Welcome to my live real talk with your girl, Lady D. Just stop by. I want to go ahead and give my condolences out to former Carbonation loyal. I heard that he had passed away in a fire. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk about it. So, guys, welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D. Also going to add Starbucks Love. She's gonna come on and we're gonna go ahead and talk about all the stuff that is going on and give our condolences. So, guys, in the meantime, make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic
What you say,
content.
sir? Wherever I'm going. You long as you with me, you're good. You want to go with me?
But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it. When I heard that he passed, I really did, saw all the details that was going on, but that right there, that was horrible because he's a very, very, good person. Now, I'm going to say allegedly that they say that they found him in a house, a house fire. So let me see if I can get my guest on Starbucks to see if she's going to come on and she and I going to talk about it. Also, I got another live the night that I supposed to go ahead and talk about some of the stuff that's going on, especially when it comes to the black home. We're going to talk about that as well. But in the meantime, we're going to talk about the former carbonation loyal. So let me see if I can go ahead and get Starbucks on so we can go ahead and talk about. If I'm too loud, guys, let me know if I'm too loud. I'm just waiting for Starbucks to come on so we can go ahead and talk about it. And my condolences goes out to his family, because he was so young, very young. But like I said, death has no age at all. The time that I did watch him, when I used to watch all the stuff that was in Carbonation, he was loyal. He lived up to his name.
Your voice.
So
Say
guys,
it. God. No, take the bass. Say God. God. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, you see? This my shit. These people signed up for this. They want to do this shit. I don't know. I've been like this forever. Move, you move. Just like that. Period. Wait.
so guys, hold on one second. I'm just waiting for someone to come on and join my live. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and play this 30-second countdown, and then we'll get back. Okay, so sorry about that. Okay, I see that my girl is on Starbucks Love, guys. Make sure you welcome her on my live. How are you doing, Starbucks?
I'm doing well. How are you? Thank you for having me, Lady D.
Welcome anytime, anytime. Yeah, it's just a bad thing that, I got you on, to talk about something like this, but, did you ever watch him, when he was in Carbonation?
No, not really. I mean, I just became familiar with him through this tragic death. So I wanted to give my condolences to his family because I know this young man had someone who loved him. So I'm here to learn a little more from you about him.
Well, he was more of a quiet person, pretty much he was in the background. So, he's not very loud and outspoken, like, Nature Boy, very different chilled guy sitting in the back, which I do have some clips. But this right here is the spare of the moment. I'm not gonna, go and look for it, but maybe later on or tomorrow I might pull out some clips. He was more, into the sound equipment, making sure that, the editing and filming. He was more into stuff like that. It's just so sad, he was so young, so I don't know what happened, I don't know if it was foul play, but, this right here, is very sad for to say that, he's so young and had so much life
If you don't
ahead of
believe in
him.
me, you perish.
Absolutely. He sure did. He was what, like 24 years old?
I don't know, but it was just like a lot of freaky stuff that was going on at the end. I mean, it was just weird. But like I say, I just don't put anything past, especially when it comes to this system, man. It's just that It's just crazy.
Something happened to me, and I'm trying to tell y'all, but y'all not gonna believe me. But um, for the longest time, people have been following me since I was like 19, and
Mm-hmm.
people always gave me money, and I've been living my life like this for a long time. And when I flew out to Guatemala, it started. When I first left, when I did the interview with you, I left. I went to Guatemala. And when I went to Guatemala, I came through here to teach you something and tell you something. I'm a messenger. Some people came out with me. And it wasn't the people I thought it was a whole bunch of guys. And I was like, what do you, I thought a woman would come with.
Guys, let me go ahead and pause this video right quick because for some reason this video is starting to take a turn of its own. And all I just wanted to do is just go ahead and edit it. But it's just going into a place where I thought I was trying to come out of. And I promise you, all I wanted to do is just edit a video, put it out, but it's just taking a turn of its own. And you all know that I used to go ahead and make a lot of reaction videos when it came to Nature Boy, where, I said that I was just going to go ahead and stop. But I don't know, guys, but we just going to see how everything is just going to go ahead and turn out. So with all that said, let me see if I can go ahead and reel it back in and get back where I had left off at.
Androgynous. Because this is the future, whether you know it or not. You know it or not, eventually I'm going to start popping up a lot more in your reality.
Yeah, just so sad, just so sad and tragic. Really sad. We
Yes.
can all relate. We have some of us have nieces and nephews, and I can't just imagine the loss of a child, any age,
Mhm.
what it can do to a parent, what it can do to a parent.
Wherever I'm going. You long as you with me, you're good. You want to go with me?
It's just so much stuff that is going on, especially with Velvet, Velvet and Solar. Have you been watching that?
A little bit, yeah, just a little bit.
Hmm.
Been keeping up a little bit with other channels, a little
Hmm.
bit about their lives.
Yeah, I've been watching because that's right there, I can imagine, and I'm gonna say allegedly what Velvet's parents are, well, not her parents because her father had passed away, but I can just imagine what her mother and her siblings, are going through just to know that Velvet took the kids and went to Mexico, with Solar. And as you can, see with when it comes to Solar, Solar pretty much don't even have himself together. He pretty much look like he needs to be, out there seeking therapy. And to drag those kids, I don't know what was the purpose of Velvet doing anything like that. And the reason why I say that is because, if you want to live your life like that, why are you dragging your kids?
Yeah, some people, I guess, I don't know too much about it, but I guess some people just run away from things and they just pack up and leave and take the entire family with them.
Mhm. And I had said that I wasn't even going to talk about it anymore because Solar does not even have it together as well. So all they doing is just making one big mess. And the only ones that's going to get hurt at the end of it, and that's the children. Why would Velvet, of all people, go and get herself hooked up with Solar, knowing that Solar still needs healing, knowing that she needs healing? I was shocked when I saw where she had said that she and Solar was going on a vacation, and then they end up living there. And I was saying, why would Velvet want to go ahead and connect herself into something like that, knowing that he got Natiri, which we call her Natiri, but her real name is Janae, got her pregnant, and now Velvet does not have two kids. She's going to have three kids. And I'm not judging her, but why would you want to put your kids through so much like that? Why would people even want to do that? Oh
I
my
don't know.
God.
Some people might have different priorities, maybe, I don't know, maybe that's the more children, the better. I don't, I don't know.
But you're right. The more children, the better. That's if you got your foot grounded. You making sure that this person is responsible. Just because you have kids, that does not mean that you are a good parent. You know, some people they just don't care, and and when it comes to Velvet, she know all the stuff that she was going through. So why would these people do stuff like that just because you can say that you can have kids? And the thing about it, it makes the ones that really want to have children can't have children. But these people that, you know, these people right here is like, they just having them just to be having it. It just don't make no sense at all.
Yes, yes. Some people just like having, there's a syndrome where people like to feel like women, not people, like to feel the feeling of a baby in their stomach and all that whole process of giving birth. Like that's their thing. Maybe she likes that. I don't know. Being in that
Yeah.
religion, maybe that maybe that's how it is.
Mm-mm-mm. But like I said, I'm not here to judge. I truly believe that, if you've been in a part of an environment that you said that was toxic, and you was trying to get yourself out of it, why would you go back into the same thing? It doesn't make no sense at all. And when I saw, like I said, the babies, that's where my heart went. My heart went to the babies, because I know that baby, Elia, I know that she's a very smart child. She's very, very smart. And for to say, you know, at that age, she should be knowing her ABCs. She should be able to count. And you can't say that, she's delayed, because she's not. She's very smart, very articulate. It's just that her mom does not have herself together, where she can take the time and teach her child how to read it, and how to count, and instead of her mom focusing on other people. Sometimes people feel like, oh, I need this person in my life in order for me to be productive, and they just forget about the kids. And pretty much, when I saw that, the child really didn't know how to count, that really threw me back, because I know that, she knows how, if someone was teaching her, she would know exactly what to do. But
Yes.
to say that, her mom is not taking the time, and I'm not here to judge her at all, but it's pretty much out there. Like I said, if you're going to go ahead and put your life out there, you are free game. And now, when I had went on YouTube, I saw where what's his name? Solar, he said that Velvet had left and he was doing a flip. That's just to show you that he's still childish. He still got a lot of growing up. He still need a lot of help himself when it comes to, being outside of, the real world, when he was, pretty much in carbonation for at least about 6 or 7 years. Or, maybe a little less than that. But I just don't know. Like I say, when it comes to people hurt people.
Yes, they sure do. And it goes back to childhood trauma. That's it all stems from that, something that happened in their childhood, who's making them, or who makes people with trauma act out and make wrong decisions. So it stems from all of that, in
Mhm.
my opinion.
Absolutely. And the thing about it is that they know that they have those issues, and it's like they don't want to have anyone to tell them to go and seek help. It's like they think that they have it all together. But what they doing is putting themselves in a farther hole. And, if you don't get help, especially when you coming out of stuff like this, you just gonna just end up just causing more damage. But like I said, if you're a grown person, you do whatever you want to do. If you want to go out there and live your life reckless, then you do it. But when you got children, then that's when someone should, be big enough to draw the line and say, no, enough is enough. And
Yeah,
most likely, that's probably
normally.
why Velvet left and went to Mexico. And I'm gonna say allegedly because she didn't want nobody else to tell anything. Maybe she might have thought that people was gonna call CPS on her or whatever. So she probably feel I don't want to go ahead and deal with these people anymore. So I'm gonna just go ahead and leave.
And leave, yeah. Normally when you have children, they hold you down, you can't do certain things anymore. Sometimes, you change your life because you want to do better for your children. But I don't know too much about this young lady, but I wish them well. I hope that the little girl, maybe in Mexico, she might learn some Spanish because it's a different culture.
Mhm.
And maybe she can homeschool her.
Well, that's what we thought that she was doing at first, when she used to come on social media, saying that she was homeschooling, her child, because a lot of people was asking her, why you don't go ahead and put baby Aliana, why you don't put her in school, where she didn't want it to be a part of the traditional school, which I understand, especially when it comes to these public schools. But, for what we saw, when it comes to baby Eliana, it's like she wasn't doing pretty much nothing because the child cannot read or write. Now, I don't
Oh,
know if they against stuff like that because I remember True, he also is a form of carbonation when they was asking him about his child, why, you're not teaching him how to write and, you know, he looked at it like, why should his child educate his child when it comes to, this society, this Babylonian society? I don't know. But you know how to read and write, you don't want your kids, maybe one day your child, gonna grow up and wouldn't even know how to read signs on the road, or she pretty much gonna be lost. So I just don't understand,
and it's a selfish form of thinking because in society, whether you're rich or not, you still have to learn, how to read and write and do basic math. That just comes with the territory. You can't, just because one has a belief, it doesn't mean you should really push that whole thing on your children, because it's not fair to them. Now, later on in life, if when they become older and then they want to follow your footstep, then okay, amen. But for right now, you have to, I'm not saying conform to the society, but at least teach them, help them with the basics.
Mhm. And that's what that's all I'm saying. Because we used to ask True, we say, why? Why you don't want your child to read and write? I don't want him a part of this Babylon system, and I want to teach him whatever I want to teach him, but I don't understand. Like I say, some of this stuff I don't understand at all. Pretty much it was all new to us. So guys, if you got the answer, know why, they didn't want their children to learn how to read and write, and what makes you think that, you know, that's a part of the European system where you don't want to put that upon your child. Didn't let me know because to me, it doesn't make no sense at all. And like I say, I'm not here to judge anyone, but when it comes to the kids, that's when, the buck stop there. That's exactly how I look at it. Whatever you want to do in your life, you grown enough, then do it. But, you know, this right here is the results right there. As you can see, when you living your life reckless, and I'm not saying that, lawyer, live this life reckless, they do whatever they want to do. But if you're not getting the help that you need, that's the result. If you coming from childhood trauma, coming from all kind of past hurt, and you're not getting those issues addressed, and you just living out there freestyling, wilding out, then pretty much that's the consequences. So I just don't know when it comes to this younger generation. To me, they got me so confused.
Yes, yes. Yes, well, my condolences again to this young man's family, to Loyal, and I hope that that he gets justice, whoever hurt this young man, if it was an accident or if it was intentional. I hope justice is served.
Yeah, I absolutely hope so too, because he's a nice looking guy, and he pretty much, I don't know what had happened, to his life, which I did used to watch some of the videos, because every last person that was a part of Carbonation, especially when they was out there in the tropics, they told, what kind of childhood issues that they were going, that it was, they call whatever they call it, they was facing. They talked about those issues. Now, I really don't remember, really don't know. What type of problems that he was going through. But like I said, they are grown people, and they do pretty much what they want. That's pretty
Well, thank you
much.
for the opportunity for having me up. I'm going to drop down now.
Thank you for coming on here.
You're welcome.
All
Have a good
righty.
one. Thank you
Uh,
again.
you too. You too.
Okay, bye bye.
So yeah, guys, that's exactly what I wanted to go ahead and just give my condolences out to him, because for the sake that he was young, very very young, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and close it down, because I have a lot to go ahead and talk about tonight, which I will be back at 6 o'clock. So guys, make sure you go ahead and check out that live tonight. So talk to you guys later. Be blessed.